wonderful Aquarius. This is your reading for mid-month June. I hope you're doing amazing. Thank you for being here. My name is Amber, if you didn't know. If you're returning, thank you for lending your energy to the channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Sorry, I was drinking soda. Please like, share, and subscribe if you feel the need to do that. Also, check the description box below if you need a private reading. I also do those. Or you can go to this wonderful website listed here on the top of the screen. Please remember that energy is fluid. It goes up, down, left, right, side to side. So this could be you. This could be them. This could be both of you, you know? It really just depends. So don't make it resonate if it doesn't. That's what I'm going to say, okay? So, Spirit, what do you have for Aquarius for the month of June? Mid-June. Spirit, what do you have for Aquarius for mid-June? Aquarius, mid-June. Whoop. Aquarius, mid-June. We have dance. We have possibility. And, ooh, discernment. Okay. All right, Aquarius. It's time for you to officially let something go. I don't know if you're still holding on to something, but it's time, okay? I feel like you've been flirting with the idea back and forth about holding on to something or someone, or maybe just dancing around with the idea of someone. I'll leave it at that, okay? They're coming in and out. It's kind of like a flow. You're kind of like thinking of them, not thinking of them, wanting them around, not wanting them around, that type of thing. So as you move forward, some of you, if this is a person that you don't know if you want or not, it's time for you to see them in a different light. Because right now I feel like you just see them as a complication or a problem. If it's somebody you really want, you can see them the same way as well. But the goal is just different, you know. So it's general energy, so the goal is different, whether you want them or you don't want them. But definitely you're thinking about, it's time for you to open yourself up to the possibilities that either they do want you or the possibility that they don't want you. And you would know because they would make it clear to you, right? Also figure out what your expectations are in relationships and what it is that you really need. Some of you are getting that from this partner that you're ignoring. Some of you are not getting it from a partner that is ignoring you. Discernment, yeah, it's all about you seeing what needs to be seen, right? Some of you are holding really tightly to some dream of yours, okay? And this dream to me kind of feels like an illusion. Like what you want to happen is not really going to happen, okay? Or what you think is happening is not really happening. And you just need to see clearly, you know? It's like stay true to what it is that you know and stop going off of like fantasy. Okay, Aquarius. All right. So. So love is the biggest thing that's going on in your life, Aquarius, mid-month June, right? It really feels like you've known the person or built some foundation with them and you can't like get them off of your mind. It's like you're starting to notice that there's change in the relationship between you and this person. There could have been change a long time ago, but you're just noticing that things are different, right? Your spiritual message is you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stay beside you. That's because you're going through a hard time with a tough decision. And your spirit guides are here to guide you as much as they can. Which also lets me know that this is a spiritual decision of yours. I feel like it's not as clear as you want it to be. It may be a little bit confusing to you this whole time. But you have to do what's right for you, what's right for your future, you know? If it's time for you to let something go, you have to let go of it just so you can elevate higher spiritually. You also have resistance, and I feel like you're resisting someone's either advances towards you or you're resisting the fact that someone doesn't want to do this anymore. It's either one of the two, right? It's like you're holding on to your foundations or where you were before this even happened. But this change is coming for things to be different. You have 2 5s. So that tells me this change is coming because it needs to be here. Okay? It does. It's helping you balance out what you think your foundations are. Moving forward in abundance, you have judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. Okay? Yeah. So everything is not as it seems or as you want it to be, right? There's something you need to see that in a truthful manner. Either that this person does not want to be with you and you need to accept that and move on with your life and start living, okay? Stop wearing your heart on your sleeve for this situation. And for some of you, you're blocking out someone who is really interested in you. You know? It's like you don't see it working, or maybe you're holding on to something else. Okay, so mid-month Aquarius. Seven of Wands, Ace of Cups. I'm reading this all in upright. 5 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, 7 of Cups, Lovers, the Chariot, Ace of Wands, and 10 of Wands. Okay. Okay, you have the Hierophant, the 2 of Wands, Queen of Swords. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, because there's 2 Wand Court cards. So that's a possibility. So on the bottom of the deck, you do have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant talks about security is what I'm getting here. It's kind of like my life has been set. Like I'm doing the things that I've always done. Is what I'm getting, Aquarius. It's more like your rules of life are being challenged. And you're going to have to make a decision to go left or right, or to stay or go, or what you're going to do. And it could be between 2 people as well, because I was kind of feeling that in the cards. It could be between 2 people as well. And I feel like one of them, or either you. So there's 2 stories I'm getting. Either you were being cold in the past to someone and then tried to come back, and that just wasn't a good game plan. Or someone is being very cold to you and cutting you out. But I feel like you have to perceive it. They may not be being verbally mean to you, but it's like you need to see that a person that was once really sweet and really nice and really was good, like a go-to for you, you know, has cut you out. And now you have to make a decision. You're trying to make a decision on what's next for you. Right? But you're challenging your ideas of stability and tradition and how things were. It's kind of like being scared of change. Yeah, being scared of change. Okay, Aquarius, I'm about to do something super ghetto, but I have to take my eyelashes off because they are bothering me. Sorry, I'm not bougie by any means. I don't give 2 F's. Okay? So, we start off with you trying to defend your wants and your desires and your needs. So you have an idea, or it's like you have an epiphany that there was something that you wanted, okay, in the past. And you really tried to either message this person or put your foot to the grindstone, I think the saying goes, to really get something moving. And I feel like you expected you to tell the truth or express yourself, and then things would just be good, you know? You wouldn't have to really worry. It would just be how it is, and things would take off. I feel like they're telling me like in the past this is something that would have happened. It would have just took off. It would have been just a thing that just happened. But I feel like it didn't. Or it left you with some confusion. You probably did this, honestly, Aquarius, because someone else is coming into your life that's really pulling at your heartstrings. Or you're like, I need a new opportunity for love, or I want to be loved and cared for. But I feel like it may be someone else or something else, something that intrigues you. For those of you who are in relationships, it's more like an idea. Or a new love that you have for yourself, like a self-love. Kind of like you're not babying your partner anymore. Yeah. So you're confused because you don't know who to pick. And you're trying to choose the right way to go. Stay, go, this person, that person, up, down, here, there. That's really what it is. But this just feels like a very big choice for you emotionally. How to move forward. Because I feel like it's going to change things. So that's what makes it such a big decision. It's really going to change things. Yeah, I feel like there's confusion because you're thinking about not only the decision you have to make, but how it affects everything trickling down, you know? It's almost like it's safer to keep all this stuff inside of you than verbalize it. So you might even walk away from some of these options just because it's a lot to take. It's a lot to deal with. It's a lot to focus on. So I feel like with dance, you're just dancing in between feelings, touching different things to see what works and what doesn't work type of thing. But you're doing it in a graceful manner or a very light manner because you don't want to like open yourself up too much or too big. You know, you're like, wait, we're not ready for that yet, you know? So the message that you try to send, is, this is what's interesting. I don't feel like you poured your heart out. I feel like you just test the waters. It was more for you than it was for the other person. And I feel like they felt that. They felt you chasing after them because they felt like you were getting, or they or you felt like it was getting too far out of reach and they needed to get you, or you needed to get them back closer to you. And that felt not genuine to them. Okay? It's like you were trying to open up this door and they were like, I can see right through this. I can see right through this. They just want to have sex. Or they just want to see me for one more time. They just want to come over. They just want me to go over there to them. There could be distance between you two as well, which is why, because it could be physical distance or it could be mental distance. Like you're just mentally distant from them and they're just trying their best to see what you want without looking like a fool, really. So, Aquarius, 7 of Cups, you're confused. It's like you're living in this illusion. It's like confusion and illusion. So you're confused about the new love. You're in an illusion about the old one, okay? That's what I will say. I feel like there was a way that you just did things with the old one, and you just want to continue to do that thing. It's not really good for you. It's not helping you grow. It should have ended a long time ago. Whatever the little strife is that you two tiffed, I want to say, that you two have should have been let go a long time ago. But you just decided to hold on to it, probably because I feel like the distance made it easier because you could just be your own person and do what it is that you wanted to do. But at the same time, you felt like a passion or something for this person. This new person is making you confused. because they're just trying to be happy with you. And they may be trying to get your attention or doing a lot of things to make you happy. And you're like, maybe I'll check and see what's going on with that person, but I'm not jumping into anything just yet. So you're just, I feel like you're abiding your time, as they say. I do feel like, Aquarius, you want to make the best decision in love. I feel like you're tired of being alone. You're tired of being left behind. You're tired of being ghosted. And you want to make a decision that's really going to last. Like, if you take a cup of love or offer a cup of love, it's going to be for real. Like, it's not a joke. This is not just for today. This is what we're doing. And you're just a little confused, especially from the last situation you were in not being absolutely perfect. But I feel like somebody is really wanting the other person. Like, there is... And I think it's confusion because of the passion, and you don't trust it. You know, you don't trust the feelings, or it could be them that doesn't trust the feelings, and they just feel like they need to ghost you. Honestly. So you have to pay attention, Aquarius, to how things are moving in this relationship, or how it's moving with each person to make a good decision on who to choose. That's the first thing that they're telling me. Because you have this hope and optimism and drive that pushes you to think that something is going to start. But you really have to pay attention to what is happening and get out of that illusion so you can see. There definitely is a relationship that needs to end. It's just been a lot of back and forth and turmoil. It's really the one that may be long distance, okay? The one that may be long distance, or you have to drive quite a ways to get to that person, and you're hoping that things will start up. That's the one I'm saying that you need to disconnect from. What's interesting is I feel like this person was a soulmate for you. No, you feel like this person was a soulmate for you, or them vice versa, but someone made the wrong choices, or they waited too long to make the right choices. So that it is what it is, and now it has turned into a burden. Now they've ghosted you, and now they don't, it's like they don't want to handle it anymore. So you have to let go, pretty much, Aquarius, so you can find new love. Your spirit guides are with you, as they say. It's just, you just have to make the choice, you know? Yeah, you're definitely challenging your values and belief systems. Yeah. So you feel like you may have made a miscalculation in your life or chose the wrong thing to do, and you still have hope that the old relationship is still there, that you can still get it back. It's like, well, spirit's involved in this, and spirit is involved in this, okay? But it's for a different reason than you think it is. Ace of Cups. Yeah, this may be another person that you're dealing with. Okay. It's either you that's really unmotivated to deal with this new love, or you trying to rekindle with this old person. They're just disoriented with you. Like, they don't really pay attention. They don't care that much. They don't see a relationship with you, or either you don't see a relationship with this new person. For some reason, it's like you are blocking your emotions and trying to discourage it, or this other person could be doing that to you. It's almost like you feel like both of you, are you or they, feel like you going in two different directions than your partner, okay? You're just different. And they're trying to tame their feelings and their emotions that they have, and realize that it's just not the best move to make. You just have different priorities. That's what I'm getting from that. 5 of Pentacles. I feel like you really miss your person, Aquarius, yeah, and... distance made the heart grow fonder, if you will say that. And you were very focused, and you were like, oh, I know how I feel now, I should tell them. And you tried to. I feel like you tried to send a message out or say what you needed to say. For some of you, this new person feels left out and they're all up in your face and trying to get your attention, okay? That's what that feels like to me. It's like, I know we're going to be together. I just need you to realize it. Yeah. Some of you really feel left out in the cold by this person in the past for real, and you just trying to get their attention. That's all. You want their attention because you feel left out in the cold, and you feel like this is the push that you need. This is the push that they need to see the other side of things. Also, if there are secrets, like they're seeing someone else, or you feel like you're being cheated on, this is how you're going to find it out. Yeah, you're just trying to come out of confusion, Aquarius. You just want to know what's going on so you can move forward at a steady pace. You know, you're trying to figure out the right person to let go, the right person to separate from, the right situation to separate from. Yeah, you thought a person who wasn't your twin flame or soulmate was, and you worked very hard and diligently to make it work in your own way. You know what I mean? But the thing that's funny is I just feel like it lost the meaning to you. This relationship or situation has just lost its meaning in being connected to this person. It's like at this point you just want to have fun. You want to have a good time and kind of work on a real love relationship or work on finding something real to you. Some of you try one more time to get this person's attention, okay? And what's interesting is I feel like you do it like out of impulse, like just to see. That's what I'm getting, is that you kind of do it for impulse. Like you're like, I know I want to try one more time to do this just to get that clarity. Some of you do. Some of you definitely have that spiritual realization that this was a person for you. It just didn't move forward, but you take control of what you know and you stop communicating and realize that it just wasn't, it was bad timing. It was just bad timing. It just wasn't meant to be. And you kind of, you know, move on from that energy. So what's interesting is I feel like you put your passion somewhere else and try to balance probably the new relationship. And you realize how happy you really would be, or how happy you are. That you tried to make something work. You're like, I got plenty of things to do. There's more to be done. You know, there's more with this person I could be doing. Yeah, you put your energy in something else pretty dang quick, Aquarius. I feel like you're still burdened by, you're still burdened by the other person. It's almost like maybe you don't want to tell your friends or family what happened. It's like you just don't want to tell people what's going on in your life. Because this happens so fast and so quick, you want to be sure before you even tell anybody what's going on. Yeah, you want to make sure it feels stable, that this offer feels stable before you do. And I feel like this other person is going to be really like weird about it, or there's going to be conflict with friends and family because you're not coming over as much because you're spending time with them, blah, blah, blah. So, thank you so much for allowing me to do this for you, Aquarius. I love you so much. Blessings on your journey. If you need me, check the description box below. Book a reading. I got you, boo. And I will see you next month. I love you. Bye-bye. Did I wink or blink?